going on, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets and DFS. We're bringing you a NBA Fire 5 video. This is a 10-game slate on a Saturday. A lot of good games on this slate. The games are currently not over yet. There's two in play right now. Um, so a lot of this we're basing off a couple inactives here. So just be wary of how things play out as the day goes on. And like I said, you can always drop a comment down below if you have a question. If someone ends up getting switched out and you want to make a pivot to a certain play, we definitely can help you out there and give you our opinion. So rounding out the slate here at the top, we got Giannis at 11-4, Curry, and then Jokic at the top three. Embiid, it's just always questionable, and then Towns, for the top five there on the slate. But we're gonna hop over to point guard, and we'd like someone at 7-3 here. We've been kind of on him probably. Out of all the Fire Fives we've done, I think we've been on him at least three times this year. That's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Just plays a lot of minutes. He's starting to get, I think, a little bit more comfortable in his role in this offense. Obviously, he's a primary ball handler, but it looks like he's shooting the ball a lot more. He's shooting it a little bit well. He's firing off the 3-pointer. He's shooting that at a pretty decent clip as the late last two games. So not much of a defender, and he's not going to do much on that end for you, but he can definitely get the intangibles. He can definitely round up some assists and some rebounds, and we know his floor. I mean, we know his ceiling. That's at 52, so I think he can even get higher than that. And I like this matchup against the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, we already saw he played the Warriors a couple days ago and had a great game against them. He was priced up in that spot at 8-1, so now we got him at a discount at 7-3. And we saw early in the season he started off really slow, but like you touched on, as of late, he's just been smashing. His price really hasn't gone up. And to touch on the three pointers, I mean, the first three games he was 1 for 6 and 1 for 7, and the last two games he was 4 for 5 and 5 for 11. So he's really found his touch, and he's in a great matchup again against Golden State.
Yeah, we're gonna plug him in here, and why don't you tell him who we like for shooting guard this week?
Yeah, for shooting guard, we like Devin Booker. He's priced at 7-8. He's got a great matchup against the Cavaliers, and we saw him finally have a breakout game against the Kings a couple nights ago. Finally got over 30 points. Almost had a triple double. He had 6 boards, 6 assists, or 8 assists, and that's kind of what we've been looking for. He's still not shooting the three that well, but we know Devin Booker can always just have a monster game. And at 7-8, it's really hard not to play him here, and especially against the Cavs where they give up a lot of points. So at 7-8, it's really tough not to get to him. He's in an awesome spot with an awesome price tag.
Yeah, Chris Paul has also been struggling a little bit to himself. Shot 1 for 10 last game, and he's only hit three pointers on the season. So, Paul's off to a rough start, and even Booker kind of he got off to a little rough start too. So, I mean, I think finally like the hangovers is coming off, and they didn't get much of an off season, and now they're kind of shaking that off, and Booker's trying to shoot the ball more. His shots are falling now. So I like Booker here in the spot. And this is definitely a discount, like Riyad said. So we'll plug him in there. And the next guy we're looking at is actually he's crazy value, and he popped off today in the game that we're talking in the game against Brooklyn, which is going on in the as we're recording this video. And I mean, that's Torrey Craig. He's at 3-1, and the recent games don't show you because this isn't updated. But if Brogdon does sit, Craig is like some smash value. There's a couple guys on the Pacers that look a little intriguing too. I mean, there's Jeremy Lamb, there's T.J. McConnell, who but they both had rough games, and Chris Duarte. But Torrey Craig just had the price tag at 3-1. I mean, he was shooting the ball like crazy. He put up like second most shots on the team. He put up like 18, 19 shots against Brooklyn. And I don't know. He's just in a good spot here against Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely love him having this 3-1 price tag after a great game. We know he's been dealing with injuries so far this year. That's why he really hasn't played this much. The Pacers love him just for his defense. So, in tough games like this, Toronto, they're not a great team, but I mean they can give the Pacers a run for their money. So the fact that he had a great game, I feel like they're gonna just stick with the hot hand, and I can see him getting 20, 25 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes if he's shooting the ball well. So this is a great play.
Played 34 minutes today against Brooklyn and almost put up a 50 burger for DraftKings points. 28 points, 11 rebounds. Just an awesome game from him. I mean, Sabonis struggled. Kind of the rest of the team struggled. Some people like Justin Holiday, Brad Wanamaker, they didn't get much run. But obviously, monitor the Brogdon news. So if he's out, Torrey Craig looks like he's going to be. I think he's going to be pretty chalky after that big game. But either way, I think that he's a fair chalk that you should be able to kind of take on. We're gonna go over to power forward, and then me and Riaz are both kind of on a guy. A couple videos ago, he was our cover boy. He's at 6'6". We felt like he was in a good spot there. We feel like he's in a good spot now, and that's John Collins, man. We talked to him on our player props video as well. I just like this spot for him too. I like targeting bigs against the Wizards. Obviously, he's going against Philly, and we don't know what the news is on Joel. Obviously, he's questionable just about every game, but he had an awesome confidence game against Washington. He only missed like 2 shots on the day, and I like his minutes up there too. That's 38 minutes. This is what we need out of him, and I think if he consistently plays this type of minutes with his productivity, I think this is going to be a discount. And this is price tag is going to shoot up.
Yeah, I mean, we saw last year he was 7-4, 7-8 some games, and the fact that he's still around the mid sixes with the production he's done this year. I mean, even in games where he's only played 24, 25 minutes, he still went out there and put almost 40 DK points up. So another great matchup. If Embiid does miss, this just makes him an even better play.
We're going to plug him in, and Riaz, why don't you just round us out with the center position here?
Yeah, we're gonna plug in Mo Bamba at 6'5". He's going against Detroit. He absolutely smashed tonight. His price actually went down a little bit after this, so we're kind of getting him at a discount. But 3 out of the 5 games so far this year, he's gotten a double double. Um, he's shooting the three unbelievable this year, and for a center, that's just great to see. Detroit's kind of a young team, so I can see him just taking advantage down low and getting an early double double and just having a monster game. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a 20-15 game against Detroit.
The fact that he's stretching the floor is something that's like I didn't even really think. I knew he was just a good interior shot blocker, um, but like for him to be like stretching the floor, playing as good as he is, grabbing all these boards, I mean, I think this really is a serious discount. This Magic team, I mean, they're not going out there trying to win. I mean, realistically, I mean, but they got some talent around, and I know they're not like a super great team, but it looks like they're a decent team to target for fantasy score this year. And Mo Bamba's in a great spot in my opinion. 51 DK points today, and he put up 14 and 18, and he even dished out 5 assists, which is awesome to see. So I think Bamba at 6'5" is awesome. He was priced at 6'6" today, comes down $100, and I don't think you can really fade him here, and that leaves you with 6,200 remaining. And like I said, our pay up guy is kind of Booker here, but we're kind of like sevens range, and obviously we're finding some value with Craig. And there's a couple other value plays that we like. We're not going to get to them today, but obviously if you have a question about something, let us know. And then what do you think about our picks, Riaz? And if you got anything left to say to the viewers, let them know.
Yeah, I mean, I think our picks are great. We do have a Twitter. It's DFS Bets. It's Upstate Bets DFS. I mean, we usually drop a free line, so go give us a follow there.
Yeah, no doubt. Go check that out. And we've been hyping up the Twitter, pretty much every video, and we do drop some free lineups over there. Even some people are coming to our videos looking for free lineups in the comment section. But for the Twitter, man, absolutely free. Not every night, but some nights when we're really confident in some things, we really will punch it in. So, like I said, go follow us over there, and thank you guys for the support. We'll see you on the next one.